What is A05 to 2021 Security Misconfiguration? Definition: security misconfiguration occurs when security settings are not properly defined, implemented, or maintained, leaving systems vulnerable to attacks. This can involve misconfigured servers, databases, application frameworks, and other components, which can be exploited by attackers to gain unauthorized access or cause other security issues. Example: an example of security misconfiguration is leaving default configurations in place on a web server, such as default credentials or unnecessary services enabled, which can be exploited by attackers to gain unauthorized access. Causes: default configurations, using default settings that are often insecure. Incomplete configuration, failing to fully configure security settings for all components. Unpatched systems, not applying security patches and updates promptly. Overly permissive settings, configuring systems with overly permissive access controls. Lack of security hardening, not hardening systems against potential threats. Impact: unauthorized access. Attackers can exploit misconfigurations to gain unauthorized access to systems and data. Data breach: sensitive data can be exposed due to misconfigured security settings. System compromise: misconfigurations can lead to the compromise of entire systems, allowing attackers to execute arbitrary commands or install malware. Service disruption: attackers can disrupt services by exploiting misconfigured components. Detection: automated scanning. Use automated tools to scan for common misconfigurations. Regular audits: conduct regular security audits and configuration reviews. Penetration testing: perform penetration testing to identify and exploit misconfigurations. Prevention: secure configuration management. Establish a process for securely configuring all systems and applications. Use configuration management tools to automate the deployment and enforcement of secure configurations. Principle of least privilege. Configure access controls to grant the minimum necessary permissions to users and systems. Regularly review and adjust permissions to ensure they remain appropriate. Disable unnecessary features. Disable unnecessary services, features, and accounts to reduce the attack surface. Remove or deactivate default accounts and passwords. Use secure defaults. Ensure that all default configurations are secure and require minimal changes to achieve a secure state. Regularly review and update default settings to reflect current security best practices. Document and validate configurations. Maintain detailed documentation of all security configurations and settings. Validate configurations against security policies and standards. By adhering to these best practices, organizations can significantly reduce the risk of security misconfigurations and protect their systems and data from potential attacks. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel and follow us on all our social media.